Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to another Tea Time with Tia for Geek Vibes Nation. I'm your host, Tia. I don't know why I said host, really. I think I'm thinking more of my podcast moments there. I don't know what I'm saying. But welcome to another Tea Time with Tia. Today's Tea Time, we are going to be doing a reaction to Netflix's first official trailer for their upcoming film, Rebecca, which comes to Netflix on October 21st. Before I go any further, I want to say I hope everyone is being safe, everyone is being happy out there, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, and how could I forget? We are sponsored by Coldest Water Bottle. You can find our affiliate code in the description down below. I have two of these. In fact, my boyfriend took my other one, but this one is the 21-ounce red Coldest Water Bottle. And I like to drink a lot of water. I know this is called Tea Time with Tia, but besides coffee, tea, and alcohol, water is the number one beverage that I consume, and I like when my water is super cold, and the Coldest Water Bottle can keep it super cold. So please check out our affiliate link down below. Stay hydrated. They also have really awesome coffee called the Darkest coffee, I think. I forget, but it's really good. Make sure you check that out. Anyway, so Rebecca. As I said, they just released a trailer. We posted it at Geek Vibes Nation on Twitter, where you can check that out. It's about 2 minutes and 21 seconds. Rebecca stars Armie Hammer and Lily James. Now, Armie Hammer, I haven't seen a lot of him in. I know I have not seen Call Me By Your Name. I haven't seen Man from U.N.C.L.E., which is a damn shame because Henry Cavill's in it, and that man is damn fine, and I try and watch anything I can with him in it. But Lily James, as far as she goes, I've seen in Baby Driver, and I liked her a lot in that. But when I first checked out the trailer for Rebecca, it gave me the vibes of what I got from Call Me By Your Name from at least the trailers. And it also felt a little bit like 365 Days, which is another Netflix film that you can actually check out my review at geekvibesnation.com. But you have these two characters that they meet, and of course it's like, here's Lily James. She doesn't really have it in the in crowd or anything like that, but Armie Hammer's character is so suave and so obviously successful that he kind of just, they have like this little meet cute where she's trying to get into somewhere, and they're saying that she doesn't have a reservation, but he sees her and he thinks she's just so adorable, so he's like, come, she's, over here with me. So obviously it felt like it was going in the direction of this just kind of cutesy romance, which I feel like Armie Hammer is kind of getting known for, just solely those type of films. So I really felt like it was that. But and I'm sorry if I'm shouting, by the way, I'm Italian, I shout. I realize that as I'm looking at the audio bar here, it's like maybe I'm talking a little too loud. People let me know. Am I speaking too loud? But as the trailer kept going, it reminded me of kind of this like mesh of, again, the feel of Call Me By Your Name mixed with Crimson Peak. And I say that because it's like, first of all, I don't know when this is supposed to take place, but they have in these movies where you have these guy and girl, they meet with each other, it takes place like back in the day, and within 2 seconds they're married with each other without really knowing anything about the other person. Armie Hammer's character and Lily James's character clearly get married super quick. And then when they get married, Armie Hammer takes her to his grand estate somewhere where Lily James's character starts finding out more about the late wife of Armie Hammer's character. And it's a bit like there's obviously something going on there. One character asks Lily James at some point, have you heard about the accident? So, okay, there was an accident that happened. And then Armie Hammer's character is being very secretive. Clearly his I think Maid is who she is being secretive about the deceased wife. Armie Hammer is saying, you don't know her, no one knew her. The maid is telling Lily James he doesn't love you, and it gave me the vibes of Crimson Peak, which so Rebecca feels a bit eerie. I saw that it's by the same people from Darkest Hour, which, was a very intense film, so it clearly is going to be intense. And the thing is that it had that feel of Crimson Peak without it seeming like it's going to be gory, because that's the thing, is that Crimson Peak is Guillermo del Toro, and so obviously it has his kind of style to it, but Rebecca has the aspects of Crimson Peak without also looking like it's going to be gory. But the fact that you have a very rich, elusive type man bringing in this sort of starry-eyed, innocent girl to his large estate. They get married in haste, barely know each other, and then it's seemingly like the girl can't get from underneath the shadow of another woman. In Crimson Peak, it was Tom Hiddleston's character's sister, played by Jessica Chastain. In Rebecca, it seems that this is Armie Hammer's deceased wife. Which, who knows what's going on with that, because then they make it seem like she's still around, but then they say a ghost, so it's like, is it metaphorically that she's still around? Is she physically still around? I don't know. It looked creepy, honestly. It looked really creepy. I don't know necessarily how I feel about the style of it. Unfortunately, Netflix just has a style to their movies that I am not 100% really on board with. I think they do a really good job with a lot of their shows, which they seem to cancel a lot of those good shows, such as the Daredevil, Punisher, Marvel, Netflix shit there. They've also canceled I'm Not Okay With This. And I have not heard anything about Umbrella Academy getting renewed for season 3. So honestly, Netflix, you're a little on my shit list right now. But as I was saying, they do a good job with their shows. They just don't seem to really know what they're doing with their movies. And I hate to say this, but I don't really find Armie Hammer that... I don't want to say I don't find him that attractive, because that just makes it seem as if I am just looking at him in like a physical sense. When I say I don't find him attractive, I mean that I don't find like his acting really attractive. So there really didn't feel like a whole lot there that I wanted to necessarily be like brought in with at all. I just didn't find his performance looking like it necessarily was worth my while. And at the same time, Lily James is cute, but like her style of acting is cute, but I don't know again if either of these feel like they are that much of the type to bring me in. So I don't know about Rebecca. It seems like a bit of a knockoff of Crimson Peak. It doesn't look necessarily that great at all, but I'll certainly give it a try. All I saw was a 2-minute and 21-second trailer. So hopefully it gets better. As I said before, it hits Netflix on October 21st. So make sure you check that out. Tell me what you thought of the trailer. Of course, you check us out on Twitter and Instagram. Let us know. I'm on the Twitter and Instagram as well at TFBaby. And this has been another Tea Time with Tia. See ya!